The boys are still working on it. Just send us a message on the WhatsApp and say yes on the thing and say yes, we are hearing you, or no, we are not hearing you. Kathleen Ledo. Say not hearing. They're still not hearing us. Somebody just sent a message saying they're still not hearing us. So
the way saying they should be hearing us now.
So okay, somebody just sent a message 10:15 saying not hearing you guys. So I'm not sure. Anybody hearing us? Please let us know if you're hearing us. They're hearing now. Yeah. So we're good. We're good to go. Thank you guys so much. Kenro, if you're listening, you can call now, or let me call Kenro because I'm not sure if she can get to call us back. So
Dugo, thank you very much, bro. We'll stay in touch, yeah?
I'm telling you.
All right, bro.
So I'm gonna call Kenro now. Yeah. Thank you. I'm telling you, the best and the worst of technology, eh? I hope Kenro answers now. Good morning, Kenro. Good morning. We were having a bit of an issue this morning with our sound, so I'm hoping that you're hearing me. Go right ahead.
Lord, peace be this but I bow peace, Lord, and all that there is, and maybe a known peace of God and any manner of peace of thine. Let us spirit now come down and let him bless us to fullness and every gospel in. This morning I bring the country before you. Remember Grenada, Lord. That the folk of Grenada and the entire of Grenada. You must have quantity match me. But I remember the whole world is in one. You are the maker of each and every one of us in the world. But I practice them purpose of having been inside and do for a lot of it can do for on I'm going to Prime Minister before you this morning. Remember that Tony Davis to please. But I remember ministers I bring this to you. But I remember the opposition to remember the ministers. But I can every one of them, what could I tell you, what could I say? You know that one of them you are in the earth, then with our hand. Remember the entire force that bring this for you. Pass by our police station, remember the SS, remember the RRU. But I reach out and touch them wherever they is, pass by the camp this our Lord. But I remember the sick and afflicted one and those that are not of themselves. Those on the hospital bed, the sick in the cell for the apparition favor. That you know everything about them, and protect them this hour. Remember those things rockly my body and when it's like for night and when it's night they try for day. Oh God and our Father and thy kingdom remember them. Remember the youth of the land. Remember the adults I bring before you. But I remember the school children is in your hand. Remember those but remember those that cannot help themselves. You the one this our Lord. Remember those in our different homes. Remember those in the home this our Lord. But I pass every home this hour. Mr. in the prison this our Lord. I bring it before you and I lift it up to you. Remember the image in the prison, Father God, from my life that we have. But oh God, I know Father in thy kingdom come remember them. Father, there I will keep in the past each and every one of them by the different vices. The rock of ages step for them only they I be searching the blessed land. I will not reveal station lift to you this blessed land. I lift it up to you. I remember all this stuff I bring them before you. And I find them together like one glass that cannot be broken. My God and my Redeemer. Let them be thou be so pleased. Remember CJ's in your hand this our Lord. Remember that data this morning. Remember the output of the way they are. It's our Lord. They are far away from our body close to you, Jesus. Remember them this morning. Oh God, I know our Father this morning, Lord, I bring Jester before you and I lift him up to you. And I bring them and every one of them be home. I bring them before you, Lord, and I do for them, Lord, and I cannot for themselves. But this morning, blessed Lord, in a especially remember that time. Remember going out and coming in. Remember you have to remember it. Do for him what you cannot do for himself. Remember our drivers, I bring this to you this morning, Lord. Here and everywhere, Lord. Remember them in the days of mercy. My God and my King, my village and my people, oh Lord. Look over each and every one of them. My God and my Redeemer, I know that as a child, the disciple of the Father, which art in heaven, holy be thy name. I will do that on earth and give us days of daily bread and forgive us our first. I will forgive those who trespass against us and lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from all evil, for thy is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.
Thank you, Colonel.
Amen.
We had a bit of an issue. I saw you calling, but I wasn't quite sure if you were here. We were going to call you back because we had a bit of issue. We couldn't hear, people couldn't hear us, so we had to take care of that, and that's why I called you back. So hope all is well with you.
I hear singing years of when you're watching Christmas. What? Cricket, cricket, cricket.
Oh, I don't know what Queen knew as a cricket. Honestly, I don't know.
Oh gosh, yes.
Oh, you're too funny. Anyway, we shall chat because we're behind now, so we have to catch up. So talk to you soon. Okay, bye bye. So it's Christmas. I think cricket like Christmas. Yes, well, I don't understand this. So Jester, everything okay with you? We are back. Say good morning to the people that you want to say good morning to. Oh, what's that? Oh, go right ahead. That's the phone.
Yes, once again, let me start off with Gordon, Bush, Andy Mustalomio, Win, Ted John, Alistair Aito Dubois. Yeah, all in New York City. Also, Mr. Leslie Nicholas. Um, this is Glenn and family out there in Boston. Good morning to you in that very special way. Yeah, as we come back home now, the Hill Street people. Claire in my home, Mrs. Gladys, Miss BCS, yeah, Trisha, I don't forget this time. Oh, but Claire, let me tell you something about the Hill Street people, man.
Let's say maybe go to Catherine. Is that her name? Michelle? Michelle?
Oh, yeah.
I wanted to hang you, honestly.
Yes, man. And of course, Claire, she did congratulate us on doing a fantastic job with the program.
Oh, a few people did reach out and say it was really good.
It's really, really good. Yeah. So she was pleased as to how we dealt with it early.
So street people, I saw him, you know.
Yeah, I saw yesterday too, man. You know, so I was standing just around that intersection there, like opposite the supermarket. That's boy.
Which supermarket?
Philbert Brothers in front of you, but
that's not an intersection, eh?
Well, there's a road going up there, and it.
Intersection is when it's in the middle of like the bank, and so that's intersection. Intersection is by the Quasi. There's an intersection there, but opposite you, but I think that's not an intersection. That's the side of the road. Oh gosh, sorry, but
that's the side of the road.
Yeah, that's the side of the road.
Okay, fine. I was standing by the side of the road, so we don't consider the road going up by Japal. So Joe was selling rose can along the road, so I called out buy me a rose can.
Are you wrong? And she fits you up nicely.
Still I buy rose can have it, she bag and she never give me one.
I like her. Good for you.
I say that better with the men of that Robinson family than with the women. You know what I'm saying? I know if it was the disease or my boy guys, I don't have a problem at all.
Oh, okay. When I saw her, she said they need to be that special person. She said, Monday to Tim first.
Yes, yeah, man.
So when I got the best right, do you know? No, that to Tim first. So I don't know. They have to give a special unit for Jester and Jester, not me. Because I'm saying that as they come.
I know she want to kill me now.
Somebody was someone dead. And I come to funeral because she will be dead with me.
Excuse me.
Let me say a quick good morning to Marlon Klein, in Holly Douglas. I know you're listening wherever you are. Good morning to Coffee in the Morning family in Toronto, where the Hill Street people can go, Glen family, all of Bachi. NP, good morning. Lorna Bain in Toronto, good morning. I think Lorna has already checked in. Mary Jr. are there in Granditang. Alvin Harris, Duchess, Mr. Nicholas Snag. Good morning to Kenner already. Good morning to Pat Pear, William Pear, and Javi Pear. Good morning, SBW. Good morning to my dear friend buddy in the lane, Lorraine. Good morning. Antonia Francois, Captain Ledlow, Royal Charles Alexander, Joyce Linwell. Good morning to the university under the cashew
Tree.
Yes. Good morning to Anne Bernard and Radio Man. Ita, good morning. Bushy, Chubby. Good morning to Pat. Sherian out there in Maryland. Good morning to Wendy in Toronto. So our mornings are done packed. So we cannot chit chat much this morning because we had a technical difficulty and we have to get to do anything. Then we Mandela College won the everything in the
Very
football
smart.
mail.
It's
So
very,
go
very
for
smart.
recess. I didn't go for recess. So
Big congratulations to them
Mandela
too.
College, yes, at least when came back up to the north in Krong City.
They captured 3 of the championships that was available this year. It was the knockout of the Stamalt. They also captured the league, and they captured the junior boys title. They missed out on the girls.
The girls played
The
SAS.
SAS. So congratulations to SAS.
And congratulations to the girls because they made it all the way there to the final.
Well, of course,
Magdalene
yes.
College girls,
Of course, congratulations to Magdalene
So they
College.
did very well.
All the teams, right? And they celebrated on the streets.
Yesterday was it? Yeah. But they had celebration in the park since they won. Because I'm telling you, I said, look at the first time, a team from St. Patrick's had it all, everything, had it ALL, all, and that's good for them.
So it's Alta, Sultan the Petty.
On the hill or something, we high things. What is it again?
Girl from the land of the leapers, we see high things.
Yeah, something.
Oh my
I know we see high
gosh.
things, but this is the most important thing. We see high things. That okay?
How could you say you went to McDonald College and you that
When I went, they didn't have that much weight.
Oh gosh. And I must take the opportunity to say congratulations to Real FM for
the 21?
Yeah, reaching 21.
Yes, they did. It was,
Yeah.
It's a milestone,
Yeah, of course.
That's good. And,
hats off to Real FM for
yes.
such an achievement.
Not a lot of people in the team.
Especially operating in the rural areas,
Yes.
Up north.
Yeah. In the land of the Leapers, I think
Yes.
because it is not too far away from Real FM, not too far away from anything. I actually grew up very close to Leapers City.
Yeah. Of course.
Really
Don't
good.
get a stone through.
Yes. And these are the days when I was fearless. That is one swing on the rope and go down in the Leapers. This is not. If anybody tells me to do that, I'm asking them which part of crazy they are, because as you get older, which we're going to talk about this morning, we tend to get a little more coward. I was talking to someone yesterday in reference to what we are planning on doing today. And the people are reaching when they do the 3 scores and 10 Jester, and they were blessed with more. And you see them driving. I know for North America, I think it happens here too. When they're driving on the highway, Jester, you have to merge. When you come from the byway and you're merging on the highway, it's pure speed, because you have to keep up with the traffic. And you find this elderly people, seniors, when they merge in, it's like the same speed they come from the byway with. It's the same speed they go on the highway with. Let me tell you, Honda will be going left, right, and center because they could, And when they get on the highway, the slow lane is for people that driving, they're in a hurry to go anywhere. The middle one, kind of and the extreme left is where you do your crossovers and stuff. So they say in the slow lane, but sometimes they take the chance and they go in the fast lane, traffic hold up. And let me tell you, they ain't give a flying fig. Who blow, who went blow, who pass, who want to pass. They reach that age, and it's not that they don't want to keep up with the thing, but they taking their time and do the right thing, because when they were younger, it's speed. They wanted, they're swinging in and out of traffic, but when you reach a certain age and you know the danger of what it is to be on the road like that, they tend to take their time to do it the right way. But their right way is dead for the rest of us that going, well, the rest of them, not us. I drive fast when I have to, but and sometimes the car is fast, not me.
Yeah.
Sometimes the car fast is not me. I don't apply by the pedal to the metal and so, but it's just the car is fast, so the car go fast. But yeah, people are those speedsters and those that do not like people to drive in front of them. Have you ever met those drivers? Like they drive in on the highway, you have 4 lanes, and
Well, I've never
they
driven
crossing.
on a highway
Oh,
for
they're
several
crossing
hours.
in front of you. They find that you're in front of them, you're in front of them, and they were like they just zigzagging through traffic. But what I love, and it's dangerous, but I love to see when a driver comes from the right lane, and he just slide
Yeah, I've seen
go
it. I've been in
across.
vehicles where it's happening already.
It's the most
Yeah.
beautiful thing to watch, but it's very dangerous. They just slide like they do the glide. They don't like the glide. They just glide across
Yeah.
the whole 4 lanes, and I'm like, wow.
Sometimes I wonder, I think it's kind of dangerous in
It
never really come to think
it
about
is
it,
because you're not the only one in the
Yeah.
lanes, but the tiny perfect and they just go, they just
Yeah.
glide across. And I'm like, wow.
Witness it in New York City. Yeah.
The highway is a beautiful. It gets you fast to where you're going, but it's very nerve wracking, very nerve wracking because people come, but they just jump in front of you. But they have a lane called the HOV lane. If I cannot go in it by myself, but if 2 persons and more, you can drive in the HOV lane.
So what the HOV means?
High occupancy vehicle.
Okay.
So like 2 and more, you could drive, and you just stay in that lane. It does not break on you until it gets to this one. Then you have to get out of it. But once you're in the HOV lane, you're smoking, you're drinking, you're doing all. I don't mean smoking.
What it is? What
I
else
mean,
can it be?
you're smoking the speed. You're going at a nice pace. Lorna knows about the HOV lane also. So we go in the HOV lane with high occupancy vehicle, and then a lot of people, what they used to do? They used to take those blow up dolls when they want to go home early and they want to reach home early. They have blow up dolls and they put in the passenger seat. So them driving on the blow up dolls, so it's 2 persons in the car. But the police used to be out there waiting for them too. So people try all kinds of stuff when they want to get where they're going fast. So this morning we're going to be talking about how to embrace your aging self, how to embrace your aging self, whether 10 and beyond. So the 10 is how much, Jester?
70.
Right. How much is a score?
Claire 20. You
I
think
just
I'm in a classroom? What is that?
Oh, let me say good morning to the people on live here because so good morning to Olavatu, we did say that. Kathleen Ledlow. Good morning to Victor. Good morning to Lorna Payne. And let's see. Yes, that's all the people that said they couldn't hear us and they couldn't hear us and they're hearing us now. Mackenzie, good morning to you. Mackenzie says good morning to Jester. This is Mackenzie saying, how are you doing? We're having cool weather today. Have a blessed day. Who is Mackenzie Ito? Whitey? I know, I don't know who Mackenzie Ito is, but it is the same Mackenzie that I know it's Mackenzie. Yes. So yeah, that's the Mackenzie.
Mackenzie.
Yes, I know Mackenzie is. Yes, we're having, today is sweater weather or under your cover weather. It's raining, it's no sunshine. You just want to just take a chill pill and just chill in your bed. But unfortunately for me, I had to come and deal with just Julie over there. So I couldn't stay in my bed. I stayed as late as I possibly can. But I had to.
So you have to come and deal with me, or you have to come and present a program to our listeners and viewers.
Oh, sorry, I had to come and...
Well, what's really taking place with this girl?
I had to come and present a program to the listeners and viewers, so my apologies, but I still have to deal with him over there. So let's go. So, Jester, are you embracing your age?
Of course. I'm always proud of it.
Okay. You're truly embracing it?
Yeah, like I enter into a new age range as of Saturday last.
Oh, you had a birthday, the 21st.
The 22nd.
The 22nd, right. Yeah. Oh, I don't do birthday, so I can. And I didn't know Jodi's who have to remember that, not me.
Where she's in Boney Island.
Well, good for you. Kemiti was kicking and screaming on November 22nd, 19 when?
No, 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 I won't say that.
You won't say what day
I
when
won't
you
say 19 when.
when you won't say 19
Just
when.
be able to say,
So
man, let's
so
go
you're
ahead.
not embracing your age then? You're not embracing
Claire,
yourself. You
let's
see,
go
I
ahead,
get you.
please.
Okay. And if you say you're embracing yourself every day, why you go to the barber and take out all the gray hairs up your head? Just asking.
Why do you plot here?
My girl, we are supposed to plateau our hair. But I'm asking about the gray. The gray.
I don't understand.
Grey. That gray. Or you going to do every week you at the barber shaving out like you one day you go check out a piece of skin on top of the head.
Acosta.
Okay. So
That's
that means
not
you're not
new.
so that means you're not embracing
No.
Jester. You gotta
So
embrace.
because I scrape my head, I'm not
Because you don't want
embracing.
people to see you old.
Ah, what's that? So what is it? So gray hair is a reflection of like
That's what we're gonna deal with here, you know.
being like old?
Yes.
So what do you? I know people in the 30s and they're very gray.
Well, you and I know
I know
that.
people in the 20s and late
We
20s
know
and they're
that,
very gray.
but the society
So what do you
accept
say?
the society accept that if you're gray in your 20s and 30s that you're not old. That is because it's hereditary.
Old is how you feel. Age is just a number.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Go and
So
listen to Sparrow's them song.
because Sparrow all has road. Anybody that tell you age is just a number because they're not accepting they're not embracing their aging self. So let's go. So why do so many people yearn for a youthful appearance as they age? Do you know why?
Why do they yearn for a youthful appearance?
As they age? Because in a nutshell, they do not want to say that they're getting old. They want to stay forever young. So that's why they yearn to have a youthful appearance. But then there's nothing wrong with that. It's how you use the youthful appearance when you get it. So it says the key points: aging is inevitable, and the lure of youth can be appealing as people age. Striving for a youthful appearance as a personal choice is a personal choice, but one that may help boost confidence. So get 1 point already why people strive for a youthful appearance.
Yeah.
Making social connections is critical, and learning is essential in mental agility. That's another one. My childhood friend and I were recently in our 50s discussion. We reviewed our friendship timeline, reflecting on everything from our childhood and college memories to our current day concerns. So people in this world start saying, "Do you remember when you were this age? Do you remember what you did when you were 18, when you were 20, and now we're in our 50s and 60s?" That's what the conversation is all about this morning. So of the latter, we delve like why our hair, both on our head and our chin, is suddenly doing funny things, and why we need to do everything in our power to keep our bones strong. We exchange some tips and questions about navigating our forward forehead lines, like the bangs, gray hair, to color or not to color, and tummy troubles. Is this normal? So, color or not to color? There are some of us, both male and female, that cannot accept that we are going to get salt and pepper at some stage in our lives. So, a lot of us goes to the hair place, the hair store, or to the salon, and we ask for pepper straight, even though we all as road. They don't want to see the salt. They don't want to see no white hair at all. So they do the pepper, black, jet black. And they stepping out. And when 2 weeks after you see the brown kind of thing like those mongoose here coming out here. So you have black, you have brown, and you have white. I'm not saying this is their prerogative to do whatever they want.
We know how
But
to do that.
who I know how to do that? A lot of people.
Culture.
Me, you think I have money to go pay lawyers? It's okay. There was a time I used to dye my hair. When I don't think I was ready to embrace my salt and peppers yet. So I used to go to the salon and get it shampooed and treated and then dye. But then after a while, I realized, no, my hair texture is changing. And then after 6 weeks of the dye and so, my hair started to feel like fiber and I'm having like like a hyena. Or the hyena with the black, the brown. They were different And I'm like, heck, that don't make no sense. So I said, it's either I cut it down or I just leave it take its natural course. And you're so I said to it, so not everybody that is ready to embrace it, but there comes a time when later we have to embrace it.
Well, of course. I
But
mean,
somebody that is sitting in front of me here, yeah, and shave it and scrape it every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks,
so
every almost every
so
day
are you going to
because
tell me?
gray hair seems to be coming like you can't stop it. When it's coming, it's coming. And she said something about the hair on your chin and the hair chest. Sometimes some of us have chest hair on which chin.
We are Chester and Eugene.
Yes.
Don't you say we are Chester and
Well,
Eugene?
the hair that's
Explain, I
supposed to
don't
go on your
understand.
chest. So you call it chest hair that go on your chin. And then we have the tweezer and we pull and we walk. It just let me say what my peeve is on that. Women that has beard or chin hairs, you could groom it nicely and let it cut it, let it stay. When it's all over the place and you see like it's pike and so worse for me to look at a woman with beard and doing all that kind of things, you know. Is we have shaving things. Shaving stick doesn't make a difference much because as soon as you and it goes back to mouth. But you have tweezer, you can wax, you can do laser if you can if you vein and you want to do laser, you can go laser it out. It lasts for maybe forever of not coming back. But two things I know that continues to grow on our body is our nails and our hair. So regardless of what we do, the hair is going to grow back. But you have to be cognizant of the fact that chin doesn't really look good as a woman. And some of them, it is not because they want the hair grow. According to what you're sick with, and they give you steroids, like if you get a steroid called prednisone, prednisone make women get facial hair like beard because that is one of the side effects of the steroids. But still, you can control it. So, this here, Jester, on top of your head, it's when you lift up your head and you get those lines here, that they call it your worry lines or something like that. But this is because elasticity in your skin has started to go. And then there are some of us, men as well as women, Botox injection to keep it smooth. So when I lift up my head here and see nothing going on so on top there. But that again, you look like a cat with the skin because everything is so tight. You can't move your face naturally or anything. But I said to each is so. Then we have about the tummy, So some of us, aging is a terrible thing, It has its beauty, but then it has a lot of things behind it. Some of us, we have the stomach, and the stomach go big, and it's out of control. And so some of us say we're going to do lipo. But when you go to do liposuction, you have to go to a representable, how you call them, doctor to get it done, not a bush doctor, because sometimes you lipo and you're dead on the lipo table. No, remember Kanye West's mother when she died she went to get some thing, Botox and all this kind of thing, do her tummy tuck, and she died because the person that they did a botch job on it. She didn't come out, and a lot of people go to get this liposuction and this plastic surgery and so, and something always go wrong because if I decide just to do my nose, sooner or later I have to do my eyes, I have to do my lip, I have to do my cheek, and before I know myself, I'm not looking like the person that I was before. I'm not looking at my unique self.
Why you do want to interfere with the
Well,
own image and likeness that the Almighty God has given to you?
but
You
then again,
understand?
according
Yes.
to what job you have, like the people that are movie stars and people that work on radio stations and stuff like that and TV stations, the bosses put pressure on them to always look a certain way. So if I am getting
Yeah.
older as I am here and I started getting wrinkles and crow's feet here and my face falling like a roti just falling over and so on, they look at me and they say, Claire, that's not working. You got to go do something. So I go and do plastic surgery. And now when my little mouth that pouty, when I come out, it just frill, like it goes just like a frill. That my mouth not looking the same again. So it's not that some of them really want to do it. It's the of the job that they are doing that causes them to go do this thing. Some of them are vain and they want to look a certain way. So they go and they do this thing. But we have to remember that it is not a normal thing that we are doing. Once you touch something on your body, you have to continue touching. And before you know it, there's a woman by the name of Joan Rivers. She was a plastic surgery queen, and she died after she did so many that it actually killed her.
Well, I always remember when Michael Jackson was during a performance that the tip of his nose fell off on stage.
Yeah,
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
And that is the natural image and likeness of which the creator created him. He go and interfere with it. You understand? So these things are likely to happen when you go and interfere with your structure, which was given to you by the Most High.
It's true. But you see, it depends on how we feel too. I remember Glenn Close, a movie star. She said she's not touching anything on her body. She came like that and she going like that. She didn't last in Hollywood long after that because the image that they wanted her to portray, she wasn't willing to touch that. And I applauded her for that because sometimes, I laugh and I laugh gut-wrenching laugh. So I will have laugh lines and I cannot see myself going and remove my laugh lines because this is why I got it, because I laugh. You understand?
Yeah.
So if I accepting it that this is what my laugh lines are because I laugh a lot, and you don't want to accept it because you're watching me on my face, and I say, well, hey, you don't have to come and touch my face. You don't have to come and kiss my face. So build a bridge and get over it. I don't care.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, I'm wonderfully made. And there's nothing for me to touch. And the only time, as I always say, Jester, that I would do something to my face if I have an accident and the doctors say reconstruction for your face to get back a certain way, fine. But other than that, with myself aging naturally, I cannot see myself doing these things. So while we are aging, while that statement is given, after all, every human is aging with each passing second, not every day, every second. Aging seems to be an issue steeped in shame and embarrassment. It is often viewed as something to be fixed or even avoided with one end goal: maintaining a youthful appearance. And that is no joke, that is no lie. Yet, there are people who never so much as consider taking anti-aging steps. They step out in silver hair and convenient slip-on sneakers, not thinking twice, deepening lines. So like the lines I was talking about here. A lot of people just go about their natural, normal day. They push their foot in a sneakers, they're here and they're going about their business. They don't really care. But what I'm saying to them, to each its own. But as we age, Jester, and to make our skin, it's not about youthful, to keep it supple. We need to do something because you wash your face every day. The things that you use on your face the elements in it, and the elements that you face outside the environment can do damage to your skin. So we need to do something to keep our skin supple and healthy looking and everything. Because if you don't drink enough water, you can tell on your skin. Your skin start looking like you're an alligator his cousin.
Yeah.
You understand? So the people that just put on their clothes and they walk out. Yes, even soap. The people that bathe, the soap they use on their bodies, the soap they use on their face. That's a no-no. Because the chemicals in it, the skin on your face is much tender than the rest of your body. So you cannot use the soap that you're using on your body on your face. Again, the towel that you use to dry your skin, you don't use it for your face. Well, I don't. I have white face cloth too. When I bathe and I wash my face to do my face, and my bottle use different
You are
soap.
very disciplined to be doing that. That's a serious discipline for somebody to be doing that. I know that for a fact.
Don't you know my life is D&D, discipline and determination? I live by that. So I have my face cloth and my bath towel is there. I come from the shower, I took my bath towel and then I head and do my face. You don't take things. Another thing that we do to our skin, when we come from the shower and we have a bottle, we take the bottle and we scrub in with skin. No, you're damaging the cells in your skin like that. You pat yourself with your towel, pat all the water on your skin, and your face. You put your face cloth and you just mop your face.
How many people really do that?
I don't know. There are a lot of us that does it. I don't know. I am talking about me and my regimen. Okay, I do that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
believe 1 out of 100% I'm
But
agree
I'm
with
the one of the
that.
hundred. That's your business. Say whatever you want. But you see, I value this the skin that God gave me. The biggest organ in my body is my skin, and if I don't take care of it, no one is going to take care of it for me. So you have to take care of your skin. And you see, sometimes you see people and they have acne and so, and it's because they use different things on the skin, and they use the towel, and they use the same towel that they use for 3 weeks. They take it and wipe their face and all, and the bacteria and all that. So at my age, look at my skin. You see, there's no pimples, nothing, because I follow a strict regimen when it comes to my body, my face. Okay, so the lure of maintaining a youthful appearance as we age. People want to look younger mostly due to societal pressure that associates with. Vera says, that's the psychoanalyst, she says, youth is linked to high energy and excellent health. So many people work to maintain a youthful appearance for these qualities. She explains that for many people, having a younger appearance may make their self esteem and confidence surge. In turn, that could lead to better career opportunities or an improved social life. The act of engaging in self care, such as exercise or skincare, has positive psychological effects, she says. Maintaining a youthful appearance can be empowering and lead to a more positive mindset. However, not everyone may be on board with the anti-aging skin regimens for doing exercises designed for the age bracket. That's okay too. She suggests emphasizing that the sense of purpose that comes with aging is also important. So, like I said, not everybody's going to get on board and do the skin regimen that I follow on a day to day basis. Some people couldn't care less how their face look. But then when people start staring at them, they wonder, well, what they staring at me like that for? But because your skin is, how you call it, skin, it swallows whatever it is that you give it. Water, like when you take water in, you see it on the outside of your skin. Whatever you do, as I say, beauty is skin deep, eh? And some people, they do this for beauty, but some people that use all this stuff on the face, that doesn't make you beautiful. It doesn't change this structure of your face or anything. It just gives you nice skin. So for those of us who follow the regimen like I do, of in the morning you wash, you tone, you moisturize, and then you sometimes you use something else. This is my regime that I follow, and it's been working for me, so I would not stop. But it can, you hear what it can give it to have nice skin and you follow self care. You can have self esteem and confidence. Your social life will improve. You will get better career opportunities. Do you believe that?
I've better career
Mm-hmm.
opportunities.
Because if you go, okay, so you go for a job, Jester, right? And I go for a job, and I look a certain way, my skin is glowing, everything on me looks good. And then you just show and your face looking ashy and all this kind of thing. Who do you think that they're gonna, whether you are more qualified than who do you think that they're gonna get?
Well, it depends on what type of job too.
Any job. Any job that you're going to and you go for it. Correct. So because you see some people say that they're not going anywhere for. And it's because sometimes the way they present themselves in what they're doing, how they do it, how they walk, how they talk, it has a lot to do with it. Self-esteem, confidence. And if you reach a plateau in your career, for your career opportunities, and you're not checking yourself to say, okay, maybe I should do this or I should improve that, you will stay there. You'll be like a stalemate.
But I mean, I really believe it goes back to maybe the type of job that is available. So if it's, for example, you want somebody to work in a bar, because you want to have nice, attractive looking young ladies in the bar, or as you see, skin well toned, and so that you may gain the advantage if it's like you have to do. You're a news presenter, television, you know. But who knows? On the other hand, if it's a other if there are other types of job, probably where they may have to remain in an office or so, and the person is more qualified than and to think hell no,
But let me
not
tell you
happening.
something. If I have to go and do the garbage, I'm looking the best to go and do the garbage. Because that has nothing to do with how I look after my skin. You understand? I'm going to go pick up the garbage. I'll be the nicest garbage pick up that they have outside there. Because just it's all in how you look after your skin, regardless of what it is. You
Yeah,
got
but
to look after your skin. Stop moving. You moving around the camera and you all over the place. Either you sit on something biting you in your
come
chair
on,
over
man.
there.
Listen, why you think? You think I planted there? It's obvious I'm gonna have to move at
Where are
times.
you moving to
What's wrong with
go?
you? You moving? You're talking. You're moving just the same.
Yeah, but I'm not moving out
Your
of the
camera
thing.
based on how your camera position.
Just
You think I'm nailed here or
stay
something?
put.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah, so just it is we're talking about aging. We're not talking about the people in their 16s and 17, and as it says, every passing minute we age. So we don't stay 20s in our 24 as we're experiencing now. When we were at the age of 20, we used to do all kinds of things. We were fearless, we do whatever. So when you're in the first 20, then you go to 40. After that, everything start going downhill. You reach the next 20. So let me ask you, would you in the last 20, and if you're blessed a little more, that you do the same thing that you were doing when you were 20, or would you be able to do the same thing when you were 20
I don't think you may be able to do the same thing when you're 20 if you become 40
or
and,
60?
or 60.
Well, what you
Obviously, and if you continue doing it, you might do it at a lesser pace because of course your age and you cannot change that. You cannot change your age. But like going back to what you were saying before, what we were talking about before, it doesn't mean that the person not taking care of the skin. You
what
might
it
just
means?
you might just appear your skin might just appear to look much better than them. Yeah, some people they just no matter what, depending on from maybe from the race they come from, they just cannot avoid how they become, and they may try, but it
Explain that
does.
to me. Explain when you say how the skin may come or how the skin may
Yeah, well,
turn. And
it may be heredity. You understand?
well, yeah,
Yeah,
but
some people with come from oily skin family. You really and I hear you talk about you see you have pimples on your face. Yeah, some ladies they cannot avoid pimples coming up on their face at times, especially during their menstruation cycle
that's
and
a
all them
norm.
sort of
That's a
things. You
norm.
know what I'm saying? So
But it
you
doesn't
see,
stay
you understand?
forever. You
So,
see
see what I'm saying?
you miss what I'm
No,
saying when
I
it
don't.
comes
I
to
don't
this
think so. I don't
because
think I miss that at all.
everybody that sometimes go through their menstrual cycle or PMS and so they will get a pimple here and so. But let me tell you, people depends on what you eat. Just
That's true.
you
I
can
agree.
get pimples galore.
I agree.
So it comes down to not only what you use on your skin, but it's also what you eat, and eating has a big part to play
I do
in
agree.
how your skin.
A
So
100%.
right.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is that there are things that we do that causes our skin to be the way it is, whether we aging, whether we are young, old, aging, which are three scores and ten and beyond.
And I am also saying to you that there are some people that have no control as to because maybe
Everybody
the
has control.
blood that they would come on they may and they will try. Yeah, some
Some of
people
them
are
are not even
definitely try.
trying.
They try to take care of, but because of what they inherit, they have no control on
Okay,
how the outcome will be.
I'm not talking about
I'm telling you
people
that.
that suffers from eczemas and all these kinds of stuff because I'm not talking about the disease of the skin. I'm talking about your natural normal skin as you age. And when we age, it's a challenge because sometimes, okay, it says aging with intent is a shift in perspective and challenges the status quo. She says of a society that is often not okay with aging, even though an individual may be. It's realizing the positive influence you can have by not denying years that pass, but by actively participating in the natural process of years, passing with conscious awareness, a sense of purpose, and expressing kindness to yourself, others, and the world. So, what it's saying is that even though you are aging or while you're aging, you got to be kind to yourself. So, because I am 60, let me see how much I am, I'm 56.
Lie to the people. Yeah, you don't have to lie to the people. Could tell them your age. Like I could tell them mine.
Why did I ask you this morning? Why did you
Yeah,
tell
I
them?
just choose not to tell them.
Well, choose to
But I
tell
could
them
tell them
now.
I'm 57.
You're 57?
Of course I'm 57.
Okay. Well, I'm 56. So,
Wait,
while I'm sitting here,
65?
I'm not 65. Don't lie now.
Well,
I'm not saying
I
I'm
mean,
not
like, I got to
65.
turn around the figure for you.
56, you see? 65, 56. See? Like I said, the 40s in your 20, 60s in your 40. That's how they heard to put it, because as you said before, age is just a number. So yes, it's not about just about how you be kind to yourself and others, because if you're not kind to yourself as you age, you age at a faster rate, if you don't really take care of your
I
body
do
and
agree.
yourself. So this is what
Really, if you abuse yourself.
well, sometimes the abuse. Let me tell you, one way you could abuse yourself is like showering with harsh soaps and stuff like that, by not lubricating your skin after you have a shower. All that and the environment that you live in or work in can cause that. But if you do self-care, take care of yourself the way you ought to take care of it, you can avoid a lot of these things. So that's what I'm saying. As you age, you got to be mindful of who you are and be kind to yourself. It says, and here is the benefits of accepting the aging process. Vera explains that acceptance of our changing appearance can be a profound and fulfilling approach to living a wonderful life. It's crucial to our mental, spiritual, and physical. See that? That is crucial to all of that. So, here are your aging self in a society that often encourages people to take steps to resist it, according to them. So they're trying to resist the getting old or saying that you're old. Let's see. Lorna Bain, Fitton Holly Douglas says good morning.
Good morning to you, Fitlin. Nice to have you on board, as always.
Oh, she says the connection is a bit of a problem. The sound is broken.
Again?
Yeah. Send a message and tell Dugo that they're having bad connection there. Jenny Mason, good morning to you. Chance the Game, good morning to you.
Well, is that from everybody or just one person?
Well, two. Hey, Celia, good morning. Celia has checked in. So, everybody else, is the echo still an issue with the hearing? Because let me know if that is because we'll have to send to get our tech again online. But if you're hearing okay, let us know so that we don't disturb him. So, please tell us if you're hearing. Jenny, call and tell us what you agree with Jester on. It's glitching. JJ said it's glitching, so we need to fix it. The system is glitching, it's coming and going. Thank you all. Good morning to you, JG. How is it going? Oh, she said it's okay now. Woo. It's okay now. It's okay now. So hold on. So keep us abreast of what it's doing, and maybe it's the internet, Jester. But we are okay. We have all lights going here. Mary says it's okay now. Lorna said it's okay now. Mary says he's hearing us loud and clear. So let's keep it loud and clear. Thank you all guys so much. You see, I love my peeps. Do you have any peeps?
No.
Oh, just I don't have any peeps. People, just learn him. I'm learning him too, so you could tell him hello and how are you this morning. Jenny, please call and let me know what you agree with Justin, because I don't want anybody anything right now.
You never want them to agree with me, right?
Good morning, Mary. How is it going?
They know where I stand and how I stand. You understand?
You're standing on the ground where you're
straight up
of Grenada.
Yeah, what you see is what you get.
I see. So yes, so just as it says here, the tips that are given: be mindful, make the most of every moment, every day. Find something to be grateful for. Live in the present and develop daily awareness. So that's one of the things that we can do as we're aging. Forgive. Forgiveness is not agreeing with what occurred. It means you release the situation's toxic hold on your mind and body. If you have trouble letting go, seek support, ideally by consulting with a therapist. And I think that point, Jester, is really big.
Oh, yes.
Forgiveness.
Remember, we did a whole topic on that once.
Yes. So we're going to touch it again. If you have issues with someone, find it in yourself to forgive that person and also forgive yourself. Because if you do it, you will go through, let's say from you at the age of 40, that person did something to you. You're going through the 40, the 50s, the 60s, right through the end of your life, holding on to that grudge that you have against that person. And it doesn't make any sense. Because sometimes the person that you're holding the grudge on, they have no idea that you're holding a grudge, or that they did something to you, or if they did something, they did it and they move along, and you are still holding on to it. When you reach at that certain age, you know what you have to do? You reach 20, 40, 60, and you're blessed with the extra things that you didn't do while you were in the early ages of your life. Start doing them now. Like if you want to go on vacation and you had your family and you couldn't go on a vacation. If you wanted to join a group of people that does things every time and you couldn't go, do it now. If you wanted to dance and you couldn't go dancing, or you didn't feel like, go learn to dance. Do all these things at the age that you are at, as we are aging, because it does not wait for us, and you don't want to die with any regret saying, if, as we're saying, if I didn't know, and if I did this, and if I do that. So take out, before you get into it, take out the if, and do the things that will live the rest of your life, the next 30 or 40 years that you have on planet Earth, because we are going down. Some of us have started the three scores and 10 and counting right now. So make it count for you. Don't sit there and reminisce about what happens 20 years ago and you didn't do this and you didn't do that. You have the opportunity to do it now. You don't have to get up and do it in a big way. Small doses. You eat an elephant, one bite at a time. So if you know things that are going to make you happy as you're aging, do it now. Do not wait for someone to tell you, oh, Jester, or Claire, I think you should do that. You in yourself has to know that you need this and do it. So that's why it says forgive. Do not let that toxic things hold you. And there are many of us, just as we live on this planet Earth right now, that are holding grudge against somebody or some bodies, and we're letting it hold us prisoner in our life because we cannot let go. Let go. Forgiveness is the biggest thing in anybody's life. They have to go through their own stuff themselves, but you don't take on their problem and put it with yours and have your life going down in a doldrum. No. Think about what you're doing and help yourself to forgive. Because let me tell you, as the Bible says, forgive people 70 times 7, yeah? And there are those of us that does stuff to people and we want them to forgive us. But we in turn refuse to give something to us. It works it comes in tandem. If you forgive or if they forgive, you have to know how to forgive also.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir?
Does forgiveness takes place always in the form that you have to meet the person?
No.
And okay.
I could forgive you for something that you did to me. And you don't have to know I forgive you. It's better maybe if I come to you and say, Jester, I forgive you. So, but sometimes when I come to you, you with your arrogant self and your ignorant self might say, Claire, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to hear anything that you have to say. So my forgiveness goes out the window. But in my heart of hearts, I can forgive you and forgive myself. I have nothing to worry about. When I see you, I don't have to look the other way. I might even nod at you when I'm passing. You understand? Forgiveness doesn't come that you have to always go to the person and say, I forgive you. You can do it from here. So then you would know and they would know if you forgive them, because you don't, when you see them, turn up your face, or if you see them on one side of the street, you walk on the other side of the street and make them know that you're angry with them. No, you can forgive somebody without having a conversation with them. What did I do to you?
Hey?
What did I do to you?
I don't understand. Really.
I want to know if you have anything to forgive me for.
I always have to forgive you.
For what and why?
You are the only person that my forgiveness button always. Just as our digital clock runs.
That's a 70. That's a 7 times 7. Continue forgiving. That's okay.
And
Yeah.
I forgive Celia yesterday
Oh,
too.
well, Celia. No, but they're not you. You're talking about the other Celia. But honestly, this is Celia Jester. Anybody that has a beef with somebody that did something to them, find it in yourself to forgive that person, because you know what? You will be happier for it. When you go and sleep at night, as when I climbed Queen Victoria at night, I just go and
No,
sleep. Me and Queen Victoria
I
have a good
agree.
relationship.
I agree about that. Holding on to grudges is really a bad thing. And I always remember this story. Why are you laughing at this?
Somebody says,
Mm-hmm.
Jester, you are so true on that you always have to press the forgiveness button.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, you over there, I'm not liking you right now.
Who's saying that?
But I'm not telling you.
Well, yeah. Well, I could
Well, go
go and
find
see
it
you.
yourself. I do not like, you're not the one that tell you, she joined you by saying I ain't hung up properly. You should know who that is.
Oh.
Yes. Her, she.
Well, she across the seas.
Eh?
Across the seas.
Yes. No,
Okay.
but she on land.
Okay,
Yes.
great.
But she said like she listening. You see, it's okay. But no, I'm serious. I'm sticking on forgiveness here.
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of us just that holds things inside of us, and it's hard. And let me tell you, forgiveness is something that is easy to do. It's not something that is easy to do.
Not at all.
Because when you think about some things that some people did to you or they're doing to you, you find it hard in yourself. Why should I forgive that person? Why should I forgive her? Why should I forgive him? Why should I forgive them? But at the end of the day, it says it's good for your spiritual, physical, and mental well-being. And if you want to be in a good place in your life, and you don't want to have anybody in your, as I say, in your car, let it out.
But
Do
sometimes
not
it comes
hold
with a certain amount of time. So it's not all the time somebody does something to you and okay, you forgive them the next day. You don't really
No,
work
you
that
have
way.
to.
Sometimes
You
it
have
comes
to
with,
find it in
with a
yourself.
certain measure of time.
Because if you do me something today, I ain't saying I'm forgiving Jester tomorrow. I have to sit down and sift it and figure out why would I forgive him and why should I even talk to him again. You understand? Like when you come here and you body not my name loud and I ask you nicely, Jester, when you come to my quarters, please do not shout my name like that because I'm in the neighborhood and people might think that I'm doing you something wrong, so you bother not my name. So I ask you. So
Are you for real?
So I kindly ask you not to, and I'm not going to forgive you for that until you stop.
Well, I am not stopping doing that. Yeah.
But I don't like it.
I know he doesn't answer.
Me answering, I said, why are you shouting my name like that? I don't answer
Yeah.
yes or hi or I said, why are you shouting my name like that? Stop it. So I'm not going to forgive you for that until you stop. But this is minor. But somebody that does something really bad to you, when you look at it, there are people that kills people's relative, right? And in the courthouse on the day of the trial, when they're about to sentence them, and they ask, does anybody in the family have anything to say? One person in the whole family, or the whole family wants blood. One person in that family may stand up and say, I really like to forgive him for what he did to my relative. And they mean that from the bottom of their heart. They want to forgive that person. Because just say, you know what? All of us has fallen. All of us make mistakes. All of us do something to someone in the life that we live. Sometimes we are not aware of it. So if you can find it in your heart to forgive somebody that done something to you that's grave or terrible, find it in you to forgive them. Because at the end of the day, you feel better about yourself. The person that did the crime is already going through the hardest time because he's going to the slammer where somebody have to tell him when to eat, when to sleep, when to exercise, when to do everything. He doesn't have that kind of freedom anymore. So give them the forgiveness to set yourself free.
Yeah, but
Like,
you use the example taking somebody's life. That's a very extreme case, and
yeah, but there are a lot of people that forgive,
especially if you did not do it for a just reason and just cause. It will be hard.
It is.
for very, very hard for somebody to forgive you for doing such. But it happened in certain instances, but it will be very rare instances though.
But let me ask you a
You know?
question. If you
So
were to take this on the life of my son, right? And I know I'm upset and everything, and I say, Jester, kill my son. I would not forget that you did that, right? Because it's not something that you forget, because my son is no longer here with me. But I can forgive you because you're already going through a tough time in your life as is. And he's no longer there with me. But I have that memory of him that could keep me going. So I can forgive you for that. I would not forget that you took his life, but at the same time, I would not harbor it constantly. Because I don't know if you notice, the people that do not give in or give up or forgive somebody when something happens to them, you see how miserable they look all the time, Jester?
yeah,
Because
it's.
they cannot find it in themselves to just give it up.
But Claire, let me tell you something,
It
right?
is not easy, I know.
We just, Lena, I just want to let you know, right? We sitting down here and we could. It's very easy for we to just sit here and say that just as how you said it from across.
From across from you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
from where you are. Very easy to sit and say that. But you
Yes.
just never know what will likely to happen under the circumstances when these things that happen.
But
Because I'm telling you, it might turn out to be that way.
so let
But
me
it
ask you a
may have
question.
a situation whereby maybe somebody kill my son, and when I check it out for no just cause or reason, and I think about, well, look, I killing you.
Well, let me
And
ask you
sometimes I end
something.
up killing the person in the process in
Yes,
just the same.
but reverse the situation. Reverse the situation. If you kill somebody's son or you kill somebody, would you like to be forgiven?
That kind of
No, no,
thing
no,
you're
no.
putting me in there,
No.
because let me tell you something. Based on how I,
No.
no, Claire, let me tell you. Based on how I live my life, okay, I try my utmost to stay out of trouble. Like if you hear I kill somebody, you will book your bottom dollar. Is that person push Jester to kill? And Jester would not be in the wrong of killing that person like that. Because you know how I do operate. You understand what I'm telling you? So it's hard to kind of ask me that question under the circumstances. It's serious.
You see,
Because of how I live my life.
I understand. But I look at it, you see, just as you mature, you get to find um you get to see things differently. Because I always try these days to put myself in somebody else's shoes and ask how would I feel if that happens to me because of the way they are feeling. You understand? So if I do something to someone or someone does something to me, I reverse and say, okay, if I take vengeance on that person, it's not ending it, it's going forever. And as Jehovah says, vengeance belongs to him. So even though I kill you back or I do something, that doesn't make it right. Two wrongs doesn't make a right.
I don't know.
So that's why I'm forgiveness. Somebody says, don't think that way, Mr. Jester. But somebody killed you, back on you, this kind of thing. Don't think that way. Because yes, it's easy for you and I to be talking about it. But you see, hold on, you got to have a forgiving heart. And if you don't, then you'll always hold on to that. And what we are talking about as we age, we have to learn to forgive. And that's why I stick to that along the line, because there are a lot of us that don't find it in our heart to forgive anybody for even the smallest thing. You say, me, I will never forgive him. I will never forgive. But remember, if it happens to you, you would want somebody to do the same for you. And that's what I'm trying to say to
Claire,
you.
and not everybody are listening this program there. What we tend to agree in
I
such a
understand.
way.
I
I am
understand.
telling you, okay. And I believe I could use my good friend Celia, because I know Celia of a great extent, right? I know Celia sitting in she house there now in
Hill
Hill
Street,
Street.
yeah.
And somebody, she's son is working in the bank in Grenville. I know him. Katia man to be really business with people who we
Right.
deal with it, deal with my real boy. And somebody kill cat. I know in Celia about that person dead.
Well,
I
okay.
don't even
You
want that.
you might think
And
so. Okay,
just
I
for
understand
no
what you're
just
saying.
cause or reason, you
Right.
kill she son.
They will kill her son. But yeah, Celia is a woman of the cloth. She's
What? Yeah, you know what? I know she's siding with me right now, and you could talk to her after the program.
that's okay. Yes, but what
ask for
does it
her
do?
reaction.
Does it bring cats back?
She don't matter about that. It don't matter
But
what that to her. It will bring that's the she see that the only satisfaction that could be make her feel good.
for how long?
It doesn't matter. That's how she. I'm telling you.
Let's take a quick break, Jester. Let's take a quick break and we shall be right back.
Oh, wake up, it's a brand new day. Got some things I need to say. Feeling heavy, you're not alone. Come take 5, you're in the zone. Voices come. What's the
Are you looking for that one local supermarket where you can purchase all your grocery and household items at the same time? Well, look no further. Smart Buy SA Belford and Company Limited, the local distributor St. Patrick, is the ideal spot. They're open Sunday to Sunday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Mondays to Fridays, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. on Saturdays, and 8:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. on Sundays. Just for your convenience, call them today on 442-9219. That number again, 442-9219. We're shopping snacks at Snack Buy.
Sugar's repair services, we offer digitally calibrated machines, resurfacing engine heads, general machinery. Show us your pattern and we'll make it with precision machines. At Sugar's repair services, we satisfy your needs. Just ask and it will be done. Call us at 473-418-45. Sugar's repair services, located at Lower Marley, St. Patrick.
For more information, contact WeNoiseTV at 929-445-4463, or you can email us at WeNoiseTV@gmail.com. WeNoiseTV, the leading streaming provider. Anytime, anywhere, any screen. Access to your favorite HD contents with prices as low as ever. Choose from monthly, quarterly, or yearly payment. This worldwide service is flexible for you to keep up with all your favorite programs, shows, movies, and local programming from home, no matter where you travel to. Worldwide TV channels right at your fingertips wherever you are. Latest in live sports, binge watch all your favorite TV shows, movies on demand, videos on demand. You can pause, rewind, fast forward anytime. Never miss 1 minute in entertainment important to you. No contracts, no added prices for sports or premium packages. We certainly don't have to pull tricks like cable and satellite companies. Our product speaks for itself and beyond. WeNoise TV. We have everything like Netflix, Disney, Amazon. Watch your favorite movies, TV shows, and series with our service. With our service, you will get rid of all other subscriptions. For more information, contact WeNoise TV at 929-445-4463, or you can email us at WeNoiseTV@gmail.com.
Welcome to Take 5, your mental health with Jester. With Jester.
And we are back. So just I can't get you to not forgive and to forgive somebody. I can't get Celia to forgive somebody.
No, I'm saying.
I'm just teasing. So we're gonna move on to. You need to laugh a bit more. It says, verse suggests finding humor in daily occurrences, watching funny movies or even cartoons. Laugh at being human and take yourself lightly rather than being critical, she adds. So laughter plays a big in how we age. And you can tell because there are a lot of people that don't laugh at all. And they all look, when you see them, you wonder, well, what happened to them, if something crammed their style or anything like that. And when they just smile, if they just smile, you see an amazing relaxation, an amazing thing happen on the face. So they're saying that we should laugh more as we age, right?
Yeah.
Okay. When I don't have to tell you that,
Yeah, you know, laugh.
laughter
A
is
lot of,
the best medicine for
you
a lot of
understand?
us.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah. You
Then it
always say
says
that.
exercise. We're talking right up my alley now. Go for a run or a walk, play golf or tennis, or practice yoga. This helps to increase muscle flexibility. Doing these things will improve your mental outlook, Gloria said. So move somewhat. Whether you walk, whether you swim, whether you run, whether you do yoga, is whatever it is, move. Because let me tell you, as we age, every year we gain a year on our body, we lose 5% of our muscle mass. I don't know if people knows that. Every year we lose 5% for muscle mass. So if we're not moving to keep it active, there are some people that says, oh, they can't stand properly, or they can't move, they need assistance to move. That's because they lost all their muscle mass because they did not move enough. And as we age, our balance deserts us. So there are exercises that we can do to keep our balance, because I don't know, sometimes you see older people walking and then all of a sudden they just trip and fall because their feet is just, it's not lifting, it's just shuffling, and they hit something on the ground and they fall over. So movement is good, whether it's to go for or one. He says play golf or tennis. We hardly have golf here in Grenada. There's tennis. People practice yoga, Pilates, or do something. There are a lot of you can find on YouTube these days. I took up Tai Chi, and let me
Mm.
tell you, it's beautiful because parts of my body that I didn't know exist. When I'm finishing, I'm like, oh Lord, it's painful. But at least I gain more balance, because there are people that even can't stand on one leg and hold their knee. I can do all of movement, and I continue to do so. As we age, we got to move a bit more. They said that the your calves are your second heart. So even though you're not walking or running or what, just do about 10 lift on your toes, and you see up and down, Jester. When you go up and you go down with your calves and so, that helps pump blood to your heart, and that you can gain balance from them. So I'm talking to all of us. Well, not me, I'm 56 still. But all of us that hits
Liar, you.
that hit 60 and counting. And even before you're 60, if you realize that you're losing your balance or so, start doing that. It's just a easy exercise. You can stand on a wall or hold on to something, lift your toe up and bring your heel back down. Do that, you will feel the pain the day afterwards, but if you keep doing it, it's going to get. So you're strengthening your muscles that you're losing, that you don't have to really do that if you keep building it. So exercise plays a big part in us aging. It says prioritize proper nutrition. Again, that is something that we could do. Eat properly. It says you will help maintain muscle mass, bone density, immune function, and cognitive health, which are crucial for staying independent and managing chronic conditions such as arthritis, heart disease, and diabetes. So we complain every day, which is a fact, that food is expensive. It is very expensive. And to eat healthy is even more expensive. But I always say, I cannot eat the money. I can't. So I'm going to go out there and buy the best thing that I know for my health.
Well, of course,
You understand? And
your health is your wealth,
yes, and if
Yeah.
you're healthy, you're wealthy. Because if you're not well, you cannot do anything, whether to sweep your house or get a job out there, because you are not healthy. So I know there are a lot of us that says, "Oh, she could sit there and say whatever she wants because maybe she have the money to buy whatever it is." No, I don't. But what you can do to help yourself, you have flower pots, you have soil in the back of your yard, and even though you don't have a little place where you can grow something, get a few flower pots. You can plant yams, can grow, or even better. Those fine bags that you have these days. You can put soil in that, poke holes in it, plant stuff in it and it grows. There are a lot of ways that you can do to improve your health by eating healthier.
Great.
And there's nothing wrong with vegan blogger. Because
It's the best.
there comes a time, and
You're
we're
one of the
getting
best.
there, where we all of us that say, me, I ain't eating vegan blogger for nothing. You're going to start eating vegan blogger. Because we would not be able to buy the food that we export in our country, which is not healthy for us. You can grow your thyme, you can grow your chive, you can grow your green onions, you can grow squash, lettuce, you can grow anything. My friend is a farmers. The one that say that she agreed to with whatever you say there. She's a farmers. And she grows all the stuff and they're organic. Right?
Great.
So when I go to her and I said, hey, I need something, I know I'm eating healthy.
Yeah.
You understand? So we can do it too. We don't always have to go. There are things that we cannot grow here that we need. But then again, you have to think about the amount of chemicals that was placed in it to grow it fast. So we have to change the way we eat and how we eat so that we can stay healthy as we age. Because let me tell you, I think a lot of the foods that we are eating these days, Jester, with all the chemicals that are aging us faster than we ought to age.
I agree.
Because think about it. Hill Street mother turned 100,
Oh, she looks so. Oh,
right?
man.
And she has all, she's cognitive, she has all her marbles.
She does a lot. I wonder if she still does that routine, walking on
No, I
mornings.
said
as
Hill
you
Street
said.
mother.
Hill Street Oh, yeah. Oh, the mother.
Yes.
Yeah, the
You
mother.
must listen when I speak.
Yeah, the mother.
Turned 90 and 100 or 99 or something. I think she has all her marbles.
100.
My grandmother died when she was 92. And there are a lot of older folks that you said people in Riverside are like Lizzie and all them people and so that reaches 190 something. And you know why they reach that age, Jester? They did not have all these chemicals that we are eating today in the food. Everything we ate, they ate at their young age was organic.
Yes.
From the fish, the tree, the whatever fruit we took out, it was organic.
Because
so
yeah, them man used to be like cow.
Exactly, and sheep and all this kind of. So they had all the organic stuff, and that made them live a long life. And most of them are still coherent. They didn't suffer from dementia. But today, the foods that we eat, a lot of the foods that we eat has things in it to make it grow faster. And
a lot of
so
chemical,
even though they say to us, oh, eat healthy, we are still not eating healthy, even though we are buying the food out there that's supposed to make us healthy. So I'm saying to you people, as we age, we could avoid going by the doctors very often if we try to eat healthy. We could. Plant stuff. There are a lot of sheep and goat and cow and so all over the place. And if you have a neighbor that you know have those animals, make contact with him for you to get some pen manure. Mix it with the soil. And you have organic food just the same way. We don't always have to go to the store because I know you could go to the grocery store with $200 and come out with 2 bags on your 2 fingers like that, and you don't know what to do because food is really, really expensive these days. But you have to know how to eat and what to plant and be healthy. So it says prioritize. This is nutrition. Proper nutrition. That's it. So we come to meditate. Meditation has many names, including prayer, journaling, and spending time in nature. Engage in an activity that is calming and can bring you joy. So, as we age, we need all of this. Sometimes people meditate and they don't know they are meditating. You know when some people meditate and they don't know? We're sitting here, Jester, and you're in space. You're meditating, but it's what you're meditating on. And they'll ask you, what are you thinking? And you say, oh, nothing, nothing. But you are meditating on something, but the thing that you're meditating on, it doesn't mean that it is conducive to what we're talking about. So meditate on things. Meditate on how you want to live your life, where you want your life to go at the age that you are. Do you want to travel? Do you want to go visit your grandchildren? Do you want your grandchildren to come to you every weekend? You do all these things. You pray. And prayer moves mountain.
Prayer is one of the most important
if
things
you pray
for
the
me.
if you pray for the right things.
No.
Because some of us going to pray to win the lottery. You understand? That in itself is not a prayer that I don't think the Most High is going to answer anytime soon. Anytime soon, he's not going to answer that. So you have to pray for things that you know you can achieve and work towards it. So prayer is really, really important. Again, writing the things, when it says journaling, writing in your book. If you're going through a certain situation in your life, and you look up and you look down and you do not have the money to go pay a therapist, write it down. Because by writing, you're actually telling yourself what it is that you have in your heart and in your mind that you want out. You don't have to show it to anybody. You can write it, and you don't even have to read it afterwards. You can leave it there, because at least you're purging your soul, you're purging your mind of what is it is in there. So meditation is good. It says engage in an activity that is calming and can bring joy to you. I love music. I love to dance, and I love to read. So sometimes, as you say, I hang up properly. My music blasting inside, and I'm dancing like I'm going, like I don't care who watching, who, whatever. And sometimes I grab my broomstick and I'm moving it, the broomstick, you do your thing, you do your jive, you're dancing. So this brings joy to me. These three things that I do: reading, dancing, and and so on. Right?
I realize you don't mention singing. You
Well, I could
right?
sing.
What?
I could sing. Listen, mister, I could hold a note. Well, while I dancing and singing to music eating pin, and I dancing and singing, and all of the above I read. So these things bring joy to me, and it calms. When prison inside there, or they call it lucky dubby say the prison. When I'm inside there, I do anything that I want. And anybody disturb me, I say, well, why are you calling me now? I'm in my zone.
You could dance.
I could
I'm
dance
giving you
too.
that.
Oh, you know I could dance.
Yeah,
I could sing
I
too.
could dance. From Ebony,
Yes.
you could dance. But
Yeah.
sing?
Yeah, I could sing.
Oh my gosh.
Just to stop it. Just so you want to sing. You didn't hear me sing. I could hold a
Oh
note.
my gosh.
Stop telling lies. Just so you know I could sing. I won trophies singing. When Miss Robinson used to do the choir in the RC school, we went to St. George. We used to get I win trophies, and so we win trophies for the school and all. I can't say that I could go on. I could even make it on American Idol and sing if I want to.
What? You're on the program and know it.
I could sing. I could hold a note. So you could say whatever. So I could dance. I could sing. I read a lot and honestly. So all these are common things for me. You have to find what is coming for you, what brings you joy. I cannot take my joy and give it to you, because my joy may not be the joy that you want. So we have to find this in ourselves when you meditate. Here is the next one, Jester. Express gratitude. We have to learn to be grateful. And if we're not, then we might lose out on a lot of stuff. It says appreciate all the good things in your life. Text a friend or family member and let them know you were thinking about them. Smile more because it looks good on you. Whenever someone smiles back at you, you realize smiling is contagious versus. So sometimes just you're walking down the road and you see someone. You make eye contact, you give them a smile. They smile back. You never know what that smile does for that person.
Smile. Just smile.
You just said I can't sing, please hush. you know, be grateful. Because some of us, we do not have any gratitude. We're not grateful for the things that we have, even as small as it may be. Be grateful for it. Especially those of us with children. Because if we are not grateful, Jester, we cannot teach our children to be grateful or to have gratitude also.
Yeah.
And sometimes when people does stuff for us, we make it feel as though, well, they have to. You didn't ask. But sometimes you don't ask, but because in the greatness, or in the how you call that, the word I don't want to use, in the self, they feel that if I do this, so that person is going to make their life different, is going to make their life better. Although they didn't ask you, but you see the need to give it to them, and they refuse to be grateful. Because if something happened, you know what they're throwing at you? I didn't ask you for it. I didn't ask you to do that for me. That is ingratitude.
Yeah, that is not nice.
And people that are not grateful could never prosper in this world.
And you see now, if somebody reacts to somebody that was so genuine within themselves, find it in their heart to give, and you react so to them, they're just messing up for other people. As they say, How they usually say it again? Um, Peter pay for Paul.
Oh yeah, Peter
And
pay for Paul and Paul pay for all. All,
yes.
everybody, every
Yeah,
all.
that's the
Peter
same.
pay, Paul pay for them. So yes, we have to be grateful. And you know why at that age where we have to be grateful, Jester? Because as we age and we say we get weaker and everything like that, people, if you're not grateful to people for what they do for you, you can end up living a very lonely life because no one is going to look out for you. The people that shows gratitude to you for the things that you do for them, it spreads all over. They feel happy, you feel happy, and there is no animosity. It says all of these tips play a big part in helping us with our health, happiness as we age. She says,
Yeah.
gratitude,
Gratitude is important.
gratitude, and forgiveness go hand in hand.
And
Hand in hand.
yeah.
So, she also maintains that making social connections is critical. It's linked to better mental health and longevity and can reduce thoughts. Our phone is off. Somebody call me and see if the phone working, please, because I don't know if the phone working. If it is not working as we made all these changes in there. So somebody please call. Just call and say yes, it's working, and you can say what you feel about aging. And is it is it a sensitive topic that you're talking about this morning that we do not like to know that we are aging, or people do not want to accept that we are aging and these are things that are happening to us? Chester, what do you think?
I'm not sure. Sometimes some people they just decide to just kick back and just
And listen as we
observe.
say,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah.
So if that is what they're doing and they can learn a thing or two from that as we age, what happens to us, then that's all good and fine. So, loneliness, Chester. Loneliness
Loneliness.
and depression. She says, learning is also essential for maintaining mental agility. She suggests reading, mastering a new language, or doing puzzles. Challenge yourself because wisdom is one of the greatest gifts of aging, and that's no lie. Because I always say we all have sense, but common sense is not common. And even though we are living in this life, not all of us is wise to the ways of how we should be. Because sometimes we open our mouth and what shouldn't come out comes out. So we got to be wise. And as we age, and people say, and there are a lot of older people, elderly people that says, "Oh, I'm old already. I don't care what I
Yeah.
saying." That is wrong. That's wrong. Because at the
I hear
same
that all
time,
the time.
yes, at the same time, you're hurting somebody's feelings by the things that you say. So you cannot use age or aging as something to make somebody feel bad. Loneliness, just and depression. If you are lonely, it can lead to depression. Because if you have no one to talk to, no one to come sit with you, or no one to call you or do stuff for you, life could be very lonely, and that could lead to depression. So as we age, we have to find it in ourselves to surround ourselves with people that we can talk to. So that's why it is good to have groups that you can go learn a language,
Socialize.
socialize with. So like it says, try to master a new language. Like, como se llama? Hasta la vista.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
¿Cómo estás? See? ¿Cómo estás is how are you? You say muy bien, gracias. You say I'm very well, thank you. And you say ito, and you say you, and I say bien. That's
I
Spanish.
seriously, I'm trying to tell Giovanni now to take Spanish seriously, or at least a foreign
A foreign
language. And in my time going to school, it was never brought to me how important it is to try to take up a foreign language. They offer you the subject, and that if you want to take it, you take it.
But you can teach yourself a language these days. You don't even have to
But
go to class. You can teach yourself to speak Spanish.
yeah, but now when I'm fight up with that,
You don't have to fight it. You just sit and you listen and you
You have
repeat.
the time for that. You've got
You
to
keep
do
saying that I have the time.
Yeah, Claire,
What do you mean I
because
have the
you
time?
retire. That's the difference. You retire. I am not.
So I'm gonna retire myself. Retirement doesn't mean that you have all the time in the world, because if I retire, yes, but if there are things to do and I don't do it, does that mean what?
Out of 24 hours of the day, how much do you spend home?
How much of the 24 hours it have only that I spend home?
Out of 24 hours of the day, how much do you spend home?
None.
Watch, let's go on with the show, please.
I don't spend none. My mind is always somewhere else doing something, so I don't, Even
Always?
my mind?
Your mind?
Yeah, my mind is always the different places. My body might be inside the house, but my mind is not. She's not there.
We're going down next week, please, got it.
When we
I won't carry you though. I realize the thing kind of wearing out, so I have to bring you back.
Which part we going?
Fresher evaluation for you. Remember the year coming to an end. I don't want you to be going into 2026 like that.
You're a moron.
Otherwise, I don't care about you as my friend.
Whatever you say, I don't care. Look. Kathleen let her rolling over and laughing.
Okay.
See, laughter is good for the soul. So, do I dress? How do I dress to go? Where are we going now?
I don't know. You might want to put on bright colors because you know I'm going to. So they go understand when you're young.
Lorna says, good one, Jester. I thought you guys were my friend. Lorna said, good one, she'll be bringing me down this. Oh, gosh.
I forget the year is coming to an end.
Oh.
You just remind me.
That's okay, say whatever you want. So, it says, cultivating kindness and embracing change are also vital. She says that having a positive outlook, a kind spirit, and an ability not to give in to the effects of aging, but to learn to adapt to the changes that occur are key. So even though we are aging, Jester, we don't have to always give in to the challenges that we face or anything of that sort, right? Because it says a kind spirit and an ability to not give in to the effects of aging. As you rightly said at the beginning, age is a number, right? Most people say that. Good morning.
Good morning.
I thought you were my friend. I thought you were my
Good morning
friend.
to you, Lorna. Thanks for chiming
Laughter
in.
is good for the soul. You heard me laughing. Laughter is good for the soul.
Of course, yes.
Go right ahead.
So, embracing your age, changing your view on aging, and accepting it as a privilege filled with wisdom and new opportunities rather than something to fight against. And we grew up like age that you have to it. But it takes time to accept it. So how do you accept it? And there are things that you can do that would make aging more memorable, more pleasant. And one of the things it says is to focus on the present, appreciate the small joys in life, and enjoy the moment. I remember when the first time that I got seniors discount on my bank statement. And I'm watching it and I'm like, what is this? And then I realized after you turn 60, you get seniors discount.
Wait, was it at Shoppers? Was it at Shoppers?
No, from my bank, from Scotia Bank.
Okay.
I don't know if you get that from but Scotia Bank gives you, I bank Scotia and they give you senior every month to get a discount.
Okay.
You know? So I'm like, well, there are things good things that comes with aging.
Yes,
I know,
yes.
we have
That's true too.
senior days.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have senior days here. Even if with the government, I think once you pass 65, some places that you go, I remember going with an older lady, we were going to Center Island. I was bringing her there,
Oh
and
yes.
she didn't have to pay.
Mm-hmm.
So there are things that that
Yeah,
comes with
certain benefits that comes along with it.
yeah, that comes along with aging. And I like the other one about staying active. You talk about the exercise. I know Jenny's on the line. On the live yesterday, we were at our exercise program.
Mm-hmm.
This first time we end up doing the program together because
Okay.
I always go before her. But yesterday we end up for the first time, and we enjoyed it. We had the personal trainer setting up stations, and we have certain minutes to do how many counts, and then we go to the next one. We finish, we're sweating,
Of course.
and we do that, twice a week. So you have to keep your body and your mind healthy, and
Mm-hmm.
then just embrace the age that you are, and be
Yes.
positive
Mm-hmm.
and accept. Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to do. And now I have more time that I'm home, and I find so many things to do. Sometimes I'm like, when do I squeeze this in? Because I try to keep myself um,
Busy.
busy.
But
For
yes.
example, today after to this show, I've signed up for the St. Dominic's RSC school
Mm-hmm.
back home, and I do a reading program with them twice a week
Yes.
with
Good.
some of the students. So you just have to keep yourself busy, and you will enjoy it.
That's why I told Jester that my body might be inside the house, but my mind is traveling all over the place, and he wants to bring me down for
Yeah.
that.
Yes, Lorna. When I am, I'll let you know the appointment date. So I have to call and make it. So
And
I'll
by
let
Okay,
you. You'll be
keep
the
me
first to know, right?
updated.
and by the way,
Yes.
Lorna, I got the picture of you and Jenny at the show, and I
Oh,
was most
yes.
upset.
We went to a women's show on Friday, and we had so much fun. We
Okay,
couldn't even
okay.
have
He
time
said
to do the whole
okay.
thing. We have to, yeah. Well, not next year, following year, come in November. It usually is in November. So you
You
have to come November 1 year, and we have lots of fun.
All right.
you see how she behaving. I tell you, the thing is wearing out.
Goodbye, Lorna. Thank you so much.
Okay, bye. And
Bye.
just I know you'll take care of me, so
Yeah,
that's good.
I tell you,
Bye.
I'll let you know the appointment date.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
bye bye.
bye.
Later. I don't care what you say, Jester. You just want to put me on the bus and roll me away. That's fine.
Oh,
According to those mad people and the monumental people, I could handle me and there's nothing wrong with me, as they say,
oh,
okay? Nothing. So you could say
oh,
whatever you want. Bring me down next week. That's fine. The end.
oh gosh, yeah. I tell you, Claire, we having good fun here this morning.
So here we're coming down to the wire, right? It
Yeah, just
says,
like that, man.
yes, it says, here are some non-apparent base tips from Bio on how to navigate aging across varying social environments. So here is one. Embrace who you are as you age in various social settings. And here are the social settings. Appreciate your uniqueness. Recognize and celebrate what makes you the individual you are. Are you
I hear
hearing?
that kind of noise.
Yes, I think something is buzzing in the back. I think it's the thing in here. Okay, it's stop now. Yeah, the
Yeah,
microphone.
yeah,
Well,
you
bring me
see
down,
what
bring me down.
you
That's
see what I'm
okay.
saying?
Yes,
You
yes,
see
yes.
what?
God, that's okay. I forget to turn it off. So yes, appreciate your uniqueness. Recognize and celebrate what makes you the individual that you are, and that's foremost in your life. Appreciate who you are. You cannot be anybody else. Treat yourself with kindness. Accept mistakes and being awkward with others at times. So sometimes you do something, awkward situation appear, just embrace that. Treat yourself with kindness. Take things one step at a time. If you are avoiding social events, begin with low pressure interactions, such as a phone call to a friend or a chat with a neighbor, then gradually work your way up to larger groups. So if you're not somebody that goes out all the time and you're at that age now where loneliness and so can step in, you can do this. You can start by small, by calling a friend or chat with your neighbor. And as that happens, you get more confidence to engage yourself in larger groups that you can do more. It is important to do these things with authenticity. Communicate honestly from your heart. She said that it is helpful to show an interest in others. She suggests ask, asking open-ended questions and actively listen. Last but certainly not least, Laura says to shed the pressure of pretense and be your authentic self. So you have to be you. You cannot be anybody else. I cannot be you, Jester. You cannot be me. You don't want to be with me right now because you want to take me down where you want to take me to
By
see
the pink
Dr.
house.
Spencer.
Yeah.
Not you, no. I have someone else that wants to take me to see Dr. Spencer too, but that's fine. You all could say whatever you all want. I am unique. I am wonderfully made. And if you all feel that this is where you all want to send me, I could come up with my hand walking like a wheelbarrow when you all take me out from inside there. Because when you normally when you go down and give you the need, you come out with your hand open wide and you're walking. But that doesn't stop me from, it won't break my stride. It's all right. So what it's saying here, it is important to be your authentic self, Jester. It doesn't make sense that we continue to pretend to be who we are not. And as we age, that is most important because you could live all your life and people do not know who you are. When you start getting old, everybody knows what's going on because they can see it. You have nothing barring you again, You're open, you're in open air. So be yourself from the beginning. Be honest with yourself. It says from your heart. You got to come from there. Say as it is, ask open-ended questions. If you don't know something, don't pretend that you know because you see the among the persons that are around you and you want to impress. You say things that is not true. You say things that you don't even know about. You say things that you don't even do and all this kind of thing. Stop it. Knock it off. Be your authentic self. Be unique in who you are. It says in work settings, leverage your experience and expertise. This will give you an automatic competitive advantage. Embrace technology. Take online courses, get certifications, and show investments in lifelong learning. So as I said, you talk about wanting to do another language or so. You can do that. You can take online classes to learn to speak Spanish. Sorry, or French. So when you and Giovanni go somewhere, you don't have to struggle like what? What are they saying? Because you give yourself time to do. Like when I was going to Cuba, I piped up on my Espanol. So when they tell me buenos dias, como está? Muy bien, gracias y tú. And yeah, I had that going.
Because you knew that already from before.
But I learned more. Like if I wanted barbecue chicken, I could have Berhero Castle. You know. You do things, you learn things. So when you go in a different country, even though you do not know the language fluently, if you try when you get there, they will help you. Then if you just stand up there and you pretend, you say to yourself, me, I can't speak Spanish. They want to understand my English. You're going to stand there waiting for the longest while. But once you start trying, I'll tell you something. Years ago, I went to Montreal. And the people in Montreal or Quebec, to be total,
French.
they don't accept people that comes from other like the other parts of Canada easily. So if you go to a store and you say good morning, they stare at you, eh? They don't answer or anything. But the minute you say bonjour, comment ça va? They realize that you're trying to speak their language, they will give you all the help that you need. So sometimes, just to break the ice, learn a few words in somebody's language. Like when I'm talking to Oliver and I says buongiorno, she knows exactly I'm telling her good morning. And in the evening I'll say bonsoir. She know I'm saying good night, good evening, or good night. And if I say ciao Bella, she says hello or goodbye, beautiful. You understand? So learn a few words in some language or so. So when you go somewhere, you will be able to give a little something so that it can help you along. And these days, you have a phone that says translate.
Yeah, well, I
You
was about to
speak.
come and tell you that. I
You're
was
not
just
telling me
about
that. I know
to
that. That's
tell
what
you
I tell you.
that.
You choose, he translates, and he said, tell me where I could get the best
Yeah.
restaurant, and so they tell you. If you ask what this is, you want chicken, and they tell you what chicken is and everything, you can translate.
I was
But
just about to come and tell
but
you I
it's
could use my
better
phone.
to have it in your head. So if you reach on a spot, you could understand something that they're saying. So if something happens and they tell you to, and you have to run, and they say run in Spanish, you know you have to take off, then you stand up, everybody running and you standing because you do not know what the word run mean in Spanish. You understand? So learn a few things. It says, leverage your experience and expertise. This will give you an automatic thing. It says, embracing technology, take an online course, get certification, and show investment in long life learning. Welcome change. It is inevitable. It is inevitable, so welcome it. Be proactive with new process. Being a beginner again can be a refreshing change and a great confidence booster, she says. Here, do you believe as we age we can date? So it has dating, while dating. Dating in later life offers a chance for new adventures, new ideas, and meaningful companionship, Gloria says. Express what you want. You know what you want. And this self awareness allows for a more intentional dating approach. Enjoy new companionship. Relationships later in life reduces loneliness, increases happiness, and offer you a new sense of purpose. Set boundaries. Be clear about your expectations for intimacy, exclusivity, and personal space to avoid misunderstanding. So even just as you age in, you see, you have better understanding of dating. You have to say what you want. It's not like I expect you to know what I want and I ain't saying nothing and all this kind of thing. Say it. Say what you want. Tell them what you want. It says it reduces loneliness, increase happiness, and offer a new sense of purpose. Set boundaries about your expectations for intimacy. So if you don't want your husband, your boyfriend, or what to hug you twice a day and it's once a day, tell him just hug me once. Don't hug me twice or 3 times. Don't hug me at all. Bring me down for that too. You understand? It says as exclusivity and your personal space to avoid misunderstanding. So if you know at 4 o'clock in the evening you like to sit and read, you don't want to, that is your Zen moment, you're in your Zen space. Set that early so that when they see you at 4 o'clock and they come and they want to talk, you don't want to talk. See, all of what you said, that's right. You got to set it. You got to say what it is that you want. But when you come, you see me sit down peaceful, minding me business. You come hot and sweaty and bothered, and you just come and hug me and make me, after I put on my little perfume and so on, come and just, nah, set it. Boundaries. Boundaries. The guide.
I'll be no wherever I need to go.
Yes. Then lastly, aging is inevitable. Accepting who you are as you age is a process of embracing your DNA or genetic predispositions and how you incorporate lifestyle to your health. Vera says how your genes are read by your body plays into your aging process and can be influenced by your surrounding habits. So embrace your DNA. Be your authentic self. Take the steps that make you feel good as you age so you live with confidence and happiness. If that means bangs and creams to reduce the appearance of wrinkles, so be it. If that means unabashedly exposing forehead lines and letting your hair turn gray, ditto. Enjoy aging and do it with heart, enthusiasm, and kindness, and on terms that align with your authentic self. So, in the whole shebang of this thing, Jester, you got to be
Yeah,
authentic.
and your
Be
authentic self.
yourself. And once you do that, nothing or anyone cannot take it away from you. They wouldn't look at you as a hypocrite or a sham or anything because you're being your authentic self. Yeah. So you see that I need to go down next week. That's my
I'm glad you
answer.
reminded me of this,
Bring me
of
down.
what I have to take this. Repeating it quite a lot.
Bring me down. So then I could be good for January 1, January
From
1st,
the
2nd, and 3rd.
from the beginning,
You all
of
the
the new
people
year.
you are here. So we have come to the end of our program on aging and how to embrace our true self. And all you have to do is to be authentic. Learn to forgive. It's a big thing. Learn to forgive. The things may be hard, it may be tough what you're going through, but forgiveness can play a big role in the happiness of your aging process. So let me say thank you to Olavachi, to Lorna, to Mary, to Kathleen Ledlow, to uh, Chester. I don't know who Chester is, but thank you for checking in. I don't know if it's Bandy.
Yeah,
Um,
maybe bad needed.
yes, Chance the Game, Cabino Philip, Mary Olavachi, and everyone. JG, my farmer's friend, and Jenny Mason, and everyone that checked in on the program this morning. I know when we're talking about aging, and so everybody sit back and listen to see how we could make the changes. So make the changes as we age. We do not have to be as we age, we do not have to look old or haggard or anything. You can be Asian and still have a youthful bloom. So thank you so very much. We have come to the end of our program. Jester, it's you on the floor.
Again, I want to just take the opportunity to say thank you so very much to our very loyal listeners and viewers of this very unique program every Tuesday between the hours of 10 to 12. It was indeed an absolute pleasure for me to be in your company, and I guess the lady on the other side will say the same thing.
Well, I ain't saying that. So thank you all very much. See you all next week. And it's time for us to dance. Just to get smoothie. Let me see you dance to we song before we end it. Come on.
Wake up, it's a brand new day. Got some things I need
Everybody
to say.
dance with us. Music
Feeling
good.
heavy, you're not alone. Come take 5, you're in the zone. Voices calm, hearts that care. 2 good friends always there. Let the sunlight in your mind. Peace and hope you're sure to
Come on,
find.
Jester.
We'll take 5 with CJ and Jester. Talking truth and lifting pressure. Every Tuesday, 10 to noon, we're holding space just for you. Take your breath, take your time. We're here to realign your mind. Take 5, you're not alone. CJ and Jester bring you home. It's okay to not be okay. Let's talk it out, don't drift away. Mental health, it matters most. So come in close and raise a toast to the ones who fight each day. To the silent words they never say. You're strong, you're seen, you're truly heard. We got your back, you've got our word. So take 5 with CJ and Jester. Talking truth and lifting pressure.
Hey.
Every Tuesday, 10 to noon, we're holding space just for you. Take a breath, take your time. We're here to realign your mind. Take 5, you're not alone. CJ and Jester bring you home. We laugh, we cry, we share the ride. No judgment here, just love and light. You've got a place right here to stay. So take 5 and heal today. Take 5 with CJ and Jester. Talking truth and lifting pressure. Every Tuesday, 10 to noon, we're holding space just for you. Take a breath, take your time. We're here to realign your mind. Take 5, you're not alone. CJ and Jester bring you home.
You see bingo?
For more information,
Oh,
contact
thank you
We
all
Noise TV
so
at
very